Recently, my wife and I moved from St. Louis, Missouri, halfway across the country to Seattle, Washington.
We thought, wouldn't it be nice if there was a black couple that had been to the places we wanted to explore and reviewed them based on the perspective of a black person visiting for the first time? Well, now that's us. Welcome to Traveling While Black in Seattle.
Hey, what's up? I'm Anthony. This is my wife, Marlie, and welcome to another episode of Traveling While Black in Seattle.
Yes, and this is our last episode of the holiday season and also our last episode of 2019. And so we wanted to go big. So we decided to embark on this downtown adventure called Santacon.
Santacon sounded like an interesting event, and let me say, it was interesting to say the least.
So we really hope you enjoy this episode, and here you go.
Have you ever wondered what 2,000 plus Santas in one city would look like? Well, you can find out at Santacon.
Their Facebook page describes the event as an annual mass gathering of people dressed in Santa Claus costumes, parading publicly on streets and inside locations in cities around the world. Having a good time, spreading cheer and goodwill.
They say it is much more than a pub crawl, but I say it's a pub crawl with costumes.
Drive grade. While the event spanned multiple locations, we heard that there was going to be a group picture with all the Santas at 2 p.m. in Pikes Market. That's where we set as our first destination spot.
Though it's a few blocks straight down the street where we live, we still took an Uber to Pikes.
If you boys and girls don't stop being so lazy, you're going to end up on the naughty list. Ho, 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 ho.
We did walk the rest of the day, Santa. Of course, it was crazy busy on this Saturday afternoon. So busy, it even made riding stressful.
Yes, the crazy crowd around Pikes was extra crazy that particular day, so we gotta give the drive grade a 3 out of 5.
Level of fun. So like I said, it was a bar crawl. Well, okay, to be fair, it was a restaurant bar / bar crawl with a lot of lit Santas.
They don't like to call it a bar crawl, Aunt. How it works is you purchase your tickets online, then you get a confirmation email that informs you of the different locations you can check in at. At check-in, you would receive your wristbands that would allow you access to the participating Santacon establishments.
By having wristbands, you were supposed to get access to a variety of deals and specials. To tell the truth, nobody checked for our wristbands until the very last establishment we visited. I'm glad they did, because I was beginning to feel like I got for purchasing the tickets. Well, I guess since the proceeds made off the ticket sales go directly to charity, I really couldn't have got.
And quite possibly they didn't check because we were dressed up. The participating restaurants and bars were awesome. There were tons of people dressed up, not only as Santa either. There was a lot of drinking and it looked like it was about to get kind of wild.
This isn't our first rodeo, so we knew when it was time to get home.
Even though the vibe seemed to be geared towards a younger crowd, as the day and night progressed, we still had a good time. So for level of fun, we give it a 4 out of 5. Comfortability for black folks. Full disclosure. Part of the reason we chose this place, it was because we thought it would be a great opportunity for us to really experience an event that we wouldn't expect a lot of black folks to be at, so we could really be able to grade it as a person of color, because to be honest, we really didn't think dressing up as Santa Claus to get tipsy would be a black people thing.
What we forgot to account for was, black folk like to kick it, huh? Still, even if we happen to be the only ones, based on the vibe and all of the people we came into contact with, there would be no problem at all. Everyone was happy and festive.
Yes, everyone was in a joyful and festive mood. That's what Christmas season does to people, and that's why I love this time of the year.
I will say, we don't know how long the good cheer and peace to all actually lasted as the night inched closer to midnight. Because you know, that liquor hits the same to December 1st to 25th the same way it does the rest of the year.
Yeah, so in summary, for comfortability for black folks, we'll give it a 5 out of 5.
We hope you found this episode helpful and entertaining. If so, be sure to check out all of our previous episodes.
And again, this is our last episode of the year, and we want to thank everyone who's watched us and followed us for our first 9 episodes. We really appreciate it. So be sure to subscribe so you'll be the first to know when we return next year with new episodes.
While we are shooting for the 3rd week of January to return, it's safer to subscribe because you know how our folks be with schedules sometimes.
And of course, reach out to us, leave us comments, and give us recommendations of places you would like us to go in and around Seattle and the Pacific Northwest in 2020.
Merry Christmas, and until next year, beautiful people, stay up, stay true, and do you.